Are you kidding me? Are you looking at this shit? There is no way we lost to fucking furries, man. News about release regarding one of the most anticipated sequels to one of the biggest indie games ever made? You got me fucked up, dude. As a surprise to absolutely no one, not a single soul on this planet, we got some Deltarune release news before we got any word on Silksong. Anyway, this video isn't about Silksong. This is about my Deltarune fans. Hello! Welcome to the channel. My name is Primacon. I'm usually way more sane than this. Trust me, I'm not unhinged at all. Don't ask my comment section. First of all, I would just like to say a happy anniversary to all the Deltarune fans. Today is the 6th anniversary since Deltarune Chapter 1 first came out. And not only is today Halloween, my favorite day of the year, but we got some brand new fucking news. Toby Fox is our Santa and Halloween is his Christmas. Woke up today, opened Twitter, and saw this beauty. Happy Halloween and the 6th anniversary to Deltarune. Illustration by Tammy. First of all, this is a goddamn gorgeous piece of art. Holy shit. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween indeed. Look at Susie looking all devilish like normal. But this is the juice right here. I'm very eager to show you what we've made since 6 years ago. Chapter 3 and 4 will 100% come out in 2025. The specific time is still relying on localization and console porting. Please hear me clawing at the door, trying to escape the shadow coffin I've made. Oh, poor Toby, man. You can just hear the agony in his voice. I bet this guy worked so fucking hard. Deltarune is like his baby, and I know he's so thrilled to get this out to the public. Just this announcement alone, the confidence that it'll 100% come out in 2025, I bet that alone is a big load off his shoulders. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy for Deltarune fans. I'm so happy for Toby Fox. And I wish them all the very best for their Chapter 3 and 4 release. But there's something I want to talk about regarding this. First of all, my Deltarune knowledge is not nearly as strong as my Silksong knowledge. So I know you hardcore Deltarune fans will correct me in the comments, and please do so, educate me about this game. From my knowledge, there's supposed to be 7 chapters for Deltarune. 2 of them are already out and they're both free to play on Steam. It's like the Deltarune demo. According to the Deltarune wiki, it says that Chapter 3, 4, and 5 were supposed to be released as a single package, with no details regarding Chapter 6 and 7 yet. But this tweet is talking about how Chapter 3 and 4 will 100% come out, so I'm assuming that plan is no longer valid, that now they're coupling Chapter 3 and 4 together and Chapter 5 will come out later. It's funny though, because last month I heard rumors that Chapter 3 and 4 will come out like this November. Was that supposed to be the plan and then it got changed to this? Please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate Deltarune fans helping me out here. But what fascinates me more is the point about porting, how Toby Fox is talking about porting and localization, things that people usually don't understand on the outside of the development sphere, that how long those things can take. I'm sure that's a major contribution to his headache regarding getting this thing out. So many indie developers before have spoken out about this, how absolutely brutal porting can be to different consoles. And I feel like we as fans of any franchise should be very respectful to these kind of indie teams, because they're doing in a lot of hard work, probably a lot of sleepless nights and headaches and legal PR bullshit, all to get us the banger that is a finished Undertale sequel in spirit. This also harpoons to something I've been meaning to talk about for a while, which is what I like to call the indie gaming big 3. You know how there's the anime big 3, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach? I swear to God, we got the indie big 3. Hear me out. The 3 developers I'm talking about are Team Cherry, Toby Fox, and Concerned Ape. These developers have put out some of the biggest indie games ever made in the history of ever, them being Hollow Knight, Undertale, and Stardew Valley. These games are massive, with video game sales being in the millions, tens of millions. And what's common about all the big 3 is that they all have a sequel in plan, which is like the passion project of the developer that they couldn't fully fulfill in their first game due to budget limitations or inexperience. We know the classic case of Team Cherry with Hollow Knight, them running out of money, and now they're taking time with Hollow Knight Silksong to make the game they've always wanted to make with all the time and money in the world. Same with Concerned Ape, they made the banger that is Stardew Valley, which took the world by storm. It revived the Harvest Moon kinda itch in people that hasn't been really fully met by Nintendo, because they abandoned those kind of games a long time ago. Just the way they abandoned Metroidvania before Hollow Knight came and kicked them in the balls. And now the developer of Stardew Valley, Concerned Ape, is working on his baby project, Haunted Chocolatier, and it's also him just expressing his full creativity into a project that he couldn't with Stardew. Like in the words of Concerned Ape themselves, so far I've been having fun working on this game. There's so many possibilities. With Stardew Valley, I felt somewhat constrained because I was working within an established tradition. I don't regret that at all, but always feel a part of me that wanted to go unleashed. I believe this will be a good opportunity. That makes it 2 for 3, and the third one being, of course, our boy Toby Fox with Deltarune. Toby has went on record before saying that Deltarune is the game he's been wanting to make. I hope I'm not wrong on that. But that common thread unites these 3 games very well. 3 massively popular indie games with 3 promised sequels in the work, where the developer is willing to take all the time they need to make their true vision come to life. And so far with this news today, Deltarune seems to be in the goddamn lead. And I'm very confident that we'll get this Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 update sooner rather than later. I'm sure Toby Fox just didn't want to make any bold statements like that in case something goes wrong. As a precautionary measure, you don't want to come out and say Q2 of 2025, then you miss it and then everyone gets mad at you. Just say 2025 and then surprise them with an early release, you know what I mean? I feel like that's absolutely the way to go, and this kind of communication and this kind of release policy is something some developers can learn from. Lastly, I just want to say, if we do actually end up getting something about Silksong next year will be huge for gaming. We'll get Deltarune, maybe we'll get Silksong, we'll get Subnautica 2, GTA 6 is so far planned for next year. It'll probably get delayed though, who am I kidding? I don't know, man. Next year is shaping up to be a banger when it comes to video games, like my kind of video games. I know 2023 was big with video games like Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just not into those kind of video games, but everything that's coming next year, it's just right up my alley. I want to know what you are most anticipating for next year. Are you as hyped as I am about next year? Let me know in the comments what your most anticipated games are that are 100% certain coming out next year. There will be so much content on my channel regarding all of these games. Please subscribe to stay up to date. It also helps me out a lot, helps me grow, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Primacon signing out. Happy Halloween.